I felt it pop.
Shawn Michaels is injured.
Had an MRI done and said that it was torn.
He had a torn meniscus, and you can see that it took Shawn literally completely out of the game.
My name's Phil Jacobs. I'm a sports medicine doctor here at the San Antonio Orthopedic Group. Basically, if you want me to show you on a model, in his knee joint, I'm going to actually take the thigh bone portion away from the knee model here. And on the medial side, or on the inside portion of his knee, there's a shock absorber in this area. And he actually has a tear in the meniscus in this area that's actually flipped into the joint, which prevents him from straightening his knee. We're going to do an arthroscopic procedure where we actually make some small incisions around the knee joint and put a camera inside the knee joint, and we're going to remove part of the meniscus so that we can get his leg back out straight. Here's the back side of the tear right here. This whole piece is flipped, not only flipped once, it's flipped twice, and that's why I don't think it's wanting to flip back right there. So I think it's flipped around again. So I'm trying to get it to untwist, and I can't seem to get it. These probes, such a thick piece of meniscus. Oh, there we go. Whew. Wow, wow. Boy, give me a break now. It's a real peripheral tear, which means it's way on the outside, which oftentimes you can repair them. In his case, I don't think it's a repairable meniscus. I think that he had a meniscus tear there, plus he has some ligamentous laxity in this knee, as we all know, and I think that trying to repair this is just not going to work. It's just too many pieces to it. So that's the meniscus. That was that big bucket handle that we saw at the very beginning that flipped back. And so you can see how much fun these are to take out. The reason it's called a bucket handle tear is because it looks like a bucket handle. It's attached in the front and it's attached in the back. And then there's this big portion of the meniscus that flips around like the handle on a bucket. And so now we're going to just clean up the edges and make sure that everything else looks okay. How's it feel to have that leg out straight?
It feels good. I just wasn't sure if I should move it straight out or
you
whatever.
You can move it and you can just see, I mean, you can see it's a little sore. You can see how I can do that now, whereas before we couldn't do it because that meniscus was caught in there. Right. So that's back getting out straight. So we want you to start moving it whenever you feel like moving it.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
You did great.
Thank you.
Maybe work a little harder than I wanted to.
I'm sorry. I'm going to ruin stuff. I want to ruin it.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Hey, no problem.
I'll do whatever it is I have to do. Whatever Dr. Jacobs and the rehab team tell me to do, I'll do. Everything's going to be fine. It's a knee injury. It's going to get better. To me, the future's as bright as it ever was.